taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
You know, and then Eddie again. You know, we'll go through the previews quickly. Next week, you know, he has his card in Monte Carlo, another one of his exotic locations. Of course, Monte Carlo's not paying for any of it, I'm sure, but you know, we have another super featherweight title fight that's on the line as IBF super featherweight champion Joe Cordina, you know, coming off his war as we just mentioned against Rakhimov, you know, defends his belt against Edward Vasquez, who's known for possibly getting jobbed against Raymond Ford earlier in Vasquez's only loss. Personally, I thought Vasquez won that damn fight.
Yeah. Was that the draw or the loss? Because I know he got two. Ray Ford got kind of two gifts. You know, but he's improved since then. But,
yeah, no. And funny thing is, Vasquez, for a guy who only has 3 knockouts in his record, he knows how to put a lot. He puts a lot of opponents under some serious pressure. Like and now
his punches are deceptively hard. Like
I mean, dude, like. Yeah, he was one of the second because, like, I was like, how does he only have 3 knockouts? Because dude was like really like. I remember when he fought Ray Ford, like he was lighting Ford up. Like I was just like, God damn, like you know, he's like this dude was fighting like he really wants it or whatever. And truthfully, I thought you know, because it was bad because Raymond Ford was like on his Twitter, he was real pissy about it because people kept on telling him that he lost. Like he wasn't happy that, you know, niggas was telling him that he lost that fight. But hey, you know, so I mean, it'll be interesting.
You lost, nigga.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if Vasquez can actually do that against Cordina, who again, like I mean, Cordina has shown himself like, you know, Rakhimov put him under pressure too, and Cordina had a fight in that fight. Like there wasn't no fucking around. Cordina had to fight that dude, you know. And I mean, it's a tall task. I mean, I would say, you know what? I'm gonna see. Let me go check the odds really quick because I'm actually curious to see where Vasquez kind of falls in on the betting lines. Because I mean, if he's like maybe 600, 700, shit, I would put money on him. Okay. Here we go. So Vasquez overall money line, Vasquez is plus 690. Where Cordina is minus 1,300. So, method of victory. If Cordina wins a decision, it's plus 132. That might actually be the bet right there, too. If Cordina wins by KO, he's plus 106. Draw, 1,500. Vasquez points decision, 920. Vasquez KO, plus 1,280. That shit sounds crazy, though. But like I said, 3 KOs is 3 KOs, man. So,
yeah.
If anything, because Vasquez is not is very rarely in any, you know, in bad fights. So like Cordina might actually have a fight on his hands for this one. Like,
but it has distance written all over it unless Cordina gets a stoppage.
Exactly.
I think Cordina, the only way he gets stopped if he gets clipped, like might be an exchange or some shit.
Yeah, because I know P has been suspect about Cordina's power because Cordina had a whole bunch of hand injuries and then stops an Asian that never really got stopped before, like with one shot. So it's like, you know, Cordina, like I said, if it's a stoppage, Cordina will do it, and you know, it might be more Cordina, but like I said, if Vasquez does it, shit, you know, that of course Eddie would probably be pleased as fuck, even though I think he has both guys under contract. And then there was also a rematch that I don't even think should even really happen, but hey, fuck it. You know, between Ramla Ali and Julissa Guzman. Me and P were in the house for that in New Orleans for the first fight. You know, where Ramla Ali, got knocked the fuck out. And that was only about 4 months ago, so. And it was a brutal, and it wasn't like it was like one shot. Like Ramla Ali was getting her ass whooped before being brutally knocked out. So I don't think, and truthfully, I think that's probably going to repeat itself again. Like I just don't see it because Ramla Ali doesn't have a lot of power, and Guzman punches through a fucking wall. So like, you know,
I just don't think Ramla Ali has like she has to do the whole Lee Wood Lara treatment, rematch treatment, like tighten up all the defense, and just be committed to just really box and don't get brought into that firefight like she did last time. Because when she got into the firefight, her defense just plummeted and she kept getting caught.
Hell yeah.
Like, she got the footwork and the athleticism to outmaneuver this lady, but she's gonna want to have to do it. Like, you keep getting caught, and then you're not even trying to American that shit out the way. You come here swinging like the fuck, lady. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And I was asking Pete earlier to see if that fight was on the FanDuel Sportsbook, if it was in this for New York, and unfortunately it's not yet. So hopefully near the end of the week, because I'm gonna put, if Guzman again is somehow an underdog, I'm putting money on that shit, on Guzman knocking her out again.
Yeah. But honestly, I could see a decision win for Ali too, though. That's the crazy part. Like, it's low key almost a 50. It has a 50-50 dynamic. Because,
it does, but just seeing Muhammad Ali literally every punch making the eyes roll back in live, I just don't see her taking that power like that.
No, I feel you, but it's not. Because look, we saw Joshua outbox Ruiz. I know the little dynamics changed because of the intangibles with the training and all of that, but it could very well happen. Like, I wouldn't be on some oh my god, if Ali won this shit, I wouldn't be surprised. But if she got knocked the fuck out, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't.
Because sometimes it's how you get knocked out. And the chin doesn't look like it's the best, but if your chin and your temperament gotta match, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And they're worlds apart. Your temperament, you act like your temperament. You got the temperament of David Tua in a firefight with a Amir Khan's chin. That ain't gonna work.
No. Honestly, that's how she fights to me. Amir Khan with less power. So it's chin all up in the air and everything.
You can knock that again for sure. Come on.
Yeah, I just can't see. Let
me see some odds on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. When this shit gets posted, I'll post it in the chat. But yeah, right now it's not up yet. But I'm pretty sure probably by Friday or something like that, the shit will be up. Yeah,
that's one of those depending on the odds, you might have to throw on both outcomes.
Exactly.
Ali decision and what's the shorty name?
Guzman decision or Guzman KO.
I'm thinking more Guzman KO than anything.
Right.
I don't know. The decision is just crazy because she'd have to beat on this girl. She'd have to beat on her to get the decision. So yeah. But yeah, that's something to think about. Ali decision, Guzman KO. Them odds is looking nice. That's something because I feel like you can't lose either way.
No, you can't. Not at all.
You gonna get one of them Street Fighter 2 double knockout, motherfuckers going tiger up, nah. Yeah. Although this is boxing, fuck it. After last Saturday, I don't know what the fuck to expect.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then also they have a IBF light flyweight title between the champion Siv Nanshinga, who put on the fight of the year on the undercard of fucking Estrada and Cortez, where Estrada was getting his ass whooped too on there too, and then Natshinga won his belt in a bloody ass fight on that shit. He defends his belt on that fight, as well as a guy who's been on the fringe of 147, 154, and Suleiman Sissoko. Dude has been on matchroom fights before and everything like that, and he seems like he could be a contender, but he just doesn't fight often enough.
Yeah, real quick on Natshinga here, that was one of the best fights last year, and I know Sissoko moved down from 154 to 1. Is this one at 147 again? Because I know he's ranked.
147, yeah.
Natshinga, I like him, but he's not active. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. So Eddie put together a pretty decent action card. Like I said, Eddie, if it's not a UK card, Eddie for the most part can actually make a fucking card. If it's particularly
he just puts a little more effort into him sometimes. he can't handle and make a main event start over here, but he could put a card together. I'll give him that.
Right, you know. And so, like, I mean, and of course, this is the afternoon, so, like, it'll be a good watch, you know, like I said, like, I mean, it should be, you know, like, I mean, there should be something for everyone on this card. And then later on that night, we have Top Rank, you know, with one of the more